Hey guys, Southern Comfort here. We just came through 2 Arctic storms. I've just uncovered the greenhouse. Nothing's been done to the greenhouse for a week now. No watering, no fertilizing, no nothing except with the grow lights. Other than that, nothing's took place. Even with the grow lights on, some of it was not getting the lighting. So I want to show you what the greenhouse looks like now. If we hadn't started to warm up now, then I would have gone ahead and watered the greenhouse because it's desperately needing it. It's needing some attention now. 1 week of not having anything done to it. No, nothing, just nothing, just sitting here. So it desperately needs a cleanup. It desperately needs some things done, but nevertheless, just want to show you what it looks like. Nothing happening and going through 2 Arctic storms. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now this is spinach, and it's a cool weather crop, but it was transplanted, and no watering, no nothing, just sitting here. So actually the spinach looks pretty good, better than even into the garden. Now, I think these are turnips or rutabagas. I'm not really sure. It's what happens when you don't write things down. This is a bell pepper. Is starting to die out. Onions looks pretty okay. This is the Brussels sprout. I've never grown Brussels sprouts before, but I do see some little growth down there. I have this mild jalapeno pepper that is budding out. Took a lot of things out of here before the Arctic storm. This was my test plant. I was going to take it up. I took all the tomatoes out of here. One thing, because I didn't cover them up through a frost advisory, and I just want to see how they would do, just uncovered, which I knew, but you know, you got to test things out in your region. And so this was my test plant here. I just left it in. I was going to take these tomatoes off. I was going to feed them to the chickens, and to my surprise, they are ripening up. So I do see the growth on the tomato, so it did make it through on the blanket protection. Strawberries definitely need some attention here. This is the orange tree that we harvest a lot of oranges. It's got some fungicide sprayed onto it. Here is the garden peas. Wow, I haven't even looked at these. I just uncovered. That's full. That's ready to pick. These are ready to pick right here. They're definitely ready. Some of them are ready to pick, but that one's definitely ready. So super delicious. So I do got a lot of garden peas on here to pick. So that'll be great. These are great for stir fries or just shelling out. Onions look good, of course. Better they would have looked into the garden. I don't think I would have. I don't know how they would have looked in the garden. This pepper plant still held on. It actually grew. So then we go right on down. Yep, we got to pick some garden peas here. The kale, chard. So everything looks good there. Sweet Williams. This tomato plant I did leave here. And so yeah, it kind of looks a little rough. But it was kind of looking a little rough for me not covering up last time. So all I got to do now is clip some of this out. And it should continue to grow. Oregano's looking good. This cayenne pepper's looking good. Pineapple. Colors changed into it. Cabbages. Let me see if this needs to be picked, because it was about ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So parsley, oregano, thyme, excuse me. Thyme. Marigolds held out. Sometimes I have to look at my names on my tags. This is not peppermint. This is spearmint. It needs a little attention. Oh yeah. A couple more days. I could stay there for a couple more days, or I could pick it now. So everything looks great. Lemon tree. Nothing was planted here. Took everything out. That was broccoli planted there. So it was time to harvest. Onions. Little strawberry plant down there. These are the cauliflower. I don't know. I have not looked at anything. So these cauliflower plants was not looking the best. And I wasn't sure, honestly, you know, if they was going to do anything. That doesn't look like it's going to do anything.
And there's a little cauliflower down there, but my cauliflowers usually do better than this. Last year they did phenomenal. So I'll go ahead and get these cauliflowers, I think, out of here. I might wait a couple days, but usually they're just beautiful. Not sure about what happened this year. That's just how it goes. You just don't know. One is growing down there I didn't see before. There's one back there, so that's a pretty big one. Oh yeah, that's a pretty big one back in there. So here, this broccoli I left on here looks like it tried to flower out through the Arctic storm, so we'll go ahead and get that off of there. The bell pepper held on, so it's held on. I don't see any growth. That might be new growth. So it's held on. So just want to show you the greenhouse after the Arctic storm. The aloe vera plant did take a hit, even though it was covered up. It don't like too much sun. It doesn't like it don't like too much cold. It's kind of finicky, but nevertheless it held on. It's kind of beat up a little bit. It's kind of drawn in a little bit. It really was just too big for this greenhouse. Never did get it. Any babies broke off of it. So guys, thank you so much. So it won't be long. Kind of dark in here. Sun is coming up, but won't be long. We will be getting time to do some seed starting. I've looked at the temperatures. I really wanted to get some started. I just held out because of the cool temperatures we had, 19 degrees. I mean, you know, it was really crazy. So temperatures that we're not used to here. And last year this time, this is almost the end of January. Last year this time, I was already doing some seed starting. But it was not wise to do seed starting. And it was not wise for me in my area to really have the garden going. I don't think it would have did much. Looking at my cauliflower, I'm not really sure what happened to that. But, you know, you just don't know. Seasons change and things happen with plants and you just don't know. So it could be a lack of nutrients. The broccoli did phenomenal. It planted into the same areas with the same soil. But the cauliflower, and I think the cauliflower would have did great if we hadn't gone through this Arctic storm. I do know I had the bubble wrap bowl insulation, Flexitex or something like that. It's on one of my videos. Actually, it's on the side of the walls here, the low side walls. And within a week being covered up, keeping the frost freeze from falling onto the plants or, you know, touching them, I covered it up. And I think really looking at these plants, it was just because even though I had the grow lights on, the grow lights on this side did not really produce a whole lot of lights onto the cauliflower. And I knew that. But I thought, well, you know, we had one Arctic storm, and usually we'll go through one maybe here lately, since last year. We'll go through one, and you know, that's it. But this year we went through two back to back. So I think it just really lacked in sunlight. So next time I'll take this as a learning experience. Next time I will try to do something different as far as that bubble wrap insulation over my cauliflower, and make sure that the plant gets enough light. I think it did great if it just got more light. But I had the grow lights over here, but nevertheless, it just, I don't think it was enough sunlight. Something happened. Thanks guys for watching. See you on to the next video.